Hey fellas, do you have an ESL? Are you constantly mistreated, misunderstood, maybe even disrespected? Does your ESL make you feel like nothing you do is ever good enough? Do you find yourself walking on eggshells day after day, just trying to keep the peace? Brother, I've been there, and I want you to know, what's happening to you is not okay. You deserve better. That's why I'm asking you to call 1-800-GET-OUT now. That's 1-800-GET-OUT now. Trained professionals are standing by, ready to help you through this, because no man should ever have to suffer at the hands of his ESL alone.
You're listening to the Joint Sermons on the Push Media Podcast Network.
Yeah. Turn it up. Welcome to the Joint Sermons. Pull up, tap in, we live right now from the coast where the sun still kisses the ground. Got the crew, got the mics, got truth on deck. Talk real, talk raw, give the world that check. This the Joint Sermons, conversation burning, turn vibes turning. Every week we learning, this the Joint Sermons. Can we keep serving, stay locked in, cause the world's still turning. Yeah. Headlines heavy, but we ride that wave. Laugh, think, build, how the change gets made. From the block to the boardroom, same one stage. Let the thoughts all clash, make a brand new page. This the Joint Sermons, conversation burning, turn vibes turning. Every week we learning, this the Joint Sermons. Can we keep serving, stay tuned in, cause the world's still turning. Yeah.
This is why when I say eat the rich and billionaires shouldn't exist, this is the inevitability of them being complete assholes.
Why? Because they want to grow headless humanoids and harvest their organs?
Yeah, for that
Problem?
reason.
What's the problem with that?
Oh,
they're headless.
Everything.
They're headless.
Yeah.
Think of the things that don't come along with the person if they don't have a head.
Yeah, that's still weird. Just harvesting organs for the rich.
But think about it.
Live longer and make more money for no reason.
Everything you just described to me about the juicers with the hard R comes on the head.
No. Everything about that.
Wait, breaking news, moment of silence for Israel.
Yeah.
This is the fear and panic that they live in from retaliatory attacks from Iran.
Yeah, I don't want to ever hear anything about that. Like, get the fuck out of here. Victim card revoked. It's like you bombed Gaza for 3 years straight and laughed about it, and now all of a sudden the rabbits got the gun and you're upset about it.
But they are being attacked.
Okay, well, they fucking,
what's the problem? They're allowed to say this is horrific, right? It's scary.
Right, they all wanted it. They were banging the drum for the last...
Yeah, they all wanted it. Well, they created it, actually, and manufactured the whole thing.
Netanyahu's been screaming for that war for the last fucking 30 years, and now they got it, and he got clapped up, and now Tel Aviv is getting erased, and now they have a problem with it. It's like, what did you think was going to happen? Like, you were talking shit to Iran for 30 years, and they were like, okay, well, when the time comes,
here's the part that's ironic and a little bit funny, but at the same time super scary because I live here in the United States. It turns out that Iran has a much greater missile range than anyone had a clue about. Did you hear about that?
No, but I'm not surprised.
Yep, they were hitting bases way the hell out.
Yeah,
nowhere in their region, and one in theory may be able to reach the East Coast.
Okay.
What I'm saying is they had no clue. Where's the intelligence failure on that? But you're also starting a war with a country who you said and who you claim, and I believe the mullahs do this, we're trying to develop nuclear weapons and warheads.
Well, here's the thing. Why wouldn't they? When you've got like the United States and fucking Israel trying to bomb the shit out of you forever, why wouldn't you have a deterrent like that?
Do you have a problem with Israel trying to bomb the shit out of you?
Yeah. Why? Everyone should.
You know what I think?
What?
I think Donald Trump got caught slapping balls with kids.
Yes.
And now we're having a war with Iran.
Yes, Donald Trump is a child rapist, and he was like, "Well, I got to start a war with Iran."
Wait, do you have proof of that, sir? Because you can't just say that. There has to be like some kind of file or something that would say that.
Oh, we've got all of the proof in the Epstein files, and also it's the truth because we haven't been sued yet for defamation. So when I say Donald Trump rapes children, exactly, Donald Trump rapes children because it's true, and he knows it. And
I think your mic cut out. What did you say? Your mic cut out.
I said Donald Trump rapes kids, and it's proven.
Dang, y'all.
Yup.
Let's talk like Theo Vaughn.
God, no.
He said, I only been with one black woman before. That's what he said.
Hey,
And
dude,
the lady he was interviewing, or who was interviewing him, a black comedian, the lady, she goes, "Baby, only one? You know it's legal, right?" I was dying.
I mean, he's from Louisiana, so probably not.
He sounds dumb, and I can't tell if it's a bit or not.
You know what? It's kind of a bit, but kind of not. Like I remember when he was on MTV, and I
Like
was
Tim
just
Dillon
like,
being gay. I don't think he's gay. I think it's a bit.
I don't know. I think Tim Dillon's just a big bear. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's fat.
No.
But what I'm saying is, I think it's a bit.
I mean,
Even Joe Rogan said when he met him, he asked him, "Is this a bit?" Because like nothing was at all gay about the guy. Nothing
yeah,
ever.
but you know what though? I have gay homies that are like the most
course you do.
masculine
Oh my
dudes
God.
ever. And
Says the
like,
homophobe.
oh, first of all, we kiss regularly, so shut up.
Shut the hell up. Ugh.
No, but I don't think you have to be like flaming to be like gay. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
dude,
no, that's not what gay means.
I got friends that'll knock you the fuck out and then go date a dude. Like, that's fine. Like, who cares?
Dang,
I don't think.
y'all.
Yep. Well, that's why I hate when people are like Joe Rogan are like, well, he didn't seem gay. What? I mean, did you kiss him? Like, what? Why? Like, you don't have to act a certain way
Why are
to
you
have
getting
like
so
a sexual
offended?
preference. Oh, I'm
It's
not.
just
I just think
it's just comedians talking about each other.
Yeah,
They're all friends.
Joe Rogan's not funny though. He's not even a comedian.
Well, if he performs on stage and tells jokes, so therefore he gets to say that.
I mean, does he though? Does he tell jokes?
Hey, Kevin Hart gets to say it, and that guy ain't funny.
I love your Kevin Hart hate. It
I don't
warms
hate
my
Kevin
heart.
Hart. I don't know the man, but he's
No, I
not
mean-
funny.
It's just I love that. Like it's like you and Ice Cube. You're just like I will stand 10 toes
Sell
down.
out.
Oh God!
And
I do love it.
for the protection of privacy of others and the respect of a particular person, I will not speak further on that matter.
Fair,
But he
fair.
is foul. Ask where all his friends went.
Yeah.
And he won't say nothing about Dub C ever because Dub C will whoop his ass.
Or he won't say shit about Be Real.
He tried that one time
one
in
time.
the Chevron parking lot. He got ganked.
I was just about to say he doesn't run through chevrons too much anymore.
But again, realize who you are when you're like talking gangster smack on your records and you get in your BMW and go to Chevron by yourself in Compton.
It's kind of ironic that we have a president that thinks he's a gangster and now his ass is just getting straight up ganked.
He thinks, first of all, here's what's happening. He attacked Iran to distract from raping kids and the files and the evidence of that rapes. I believe that.
100%.
I literally believe that. Then I've been very vocal that I said if we went to war with Iran, it won't be easy, but we will win. They're not going to win. That's true. Here's the thing. He still bit off more than he can chew because he could never even admit that. Because I said, this is no walk in the park fight. It's a fight you can win. You know, Muhammad Ali had someone take him to round 12.
Yeah.
One time. He still won. That guy, by the way, was the inspiration for Rocky Balboa. Boom, boom, ting. The more you know. But it's the same idea. You're going to fight Iran. You're going to be able to win because of resources and weapons and all that stuff. And then leveraging influence at the moment that we might have. That's going away quickly. But it's not. Yeah. They're gonna fight tooth and nail, and it won't be easy. And you're going to have a lot of deaths. This is dumb.
Yep. And off rip, I do not support the troops. If you go to Iran to fight this bullshit, illegal, immoral war, and you come back in a box, good. And you can take that for how you want it.
That's my Theo Vaughn. Dang, y'all.
Please stop. But no, I'm saying like the whole just following orders didn't work at Nuremberg and it's not going to work now. Like if you are in the military, just fucking leave. You know what I mean? Just don't do it.
International law, regardless to war crimes, because of World War II, does not allow the argument of, quote, I was just following orders. Well, meaning when the moral truth is obvious, you are expected to disobey that order.
Yeah. And I mean, dude, he's sending the 82nd Airborne in there. And I'll tell you what, he's going to drop them in there and they are going to get clapped the fuck up. And then you are going to see a bunch of shit.
I don't know if that's that necessary. They can have some heavy losses, but I don't know if they're going to get clapped up. I'm from Tennessee. I'm going to clap them. Shut up.
Shut up, dude. I'm from the Bay Area.
East Bay, hard R? Okay.
Shut up. No, but I'm saying, like, we're going to take losses heavier than we've probably taken since Vietnam.
Yeah, it's going to be a real war.
I mean?
It's not Iraq where you walk in there and just beat them up and leave.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you thought, all the bodies coming back from Vietnam in the 70s was bad, just wait till you see what's happening in Iran. If they actually let them put it on TV.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. So, I mean, who knows if this is true, but a reporter said that his source, an active military officer, said had been at the time several hundred dead.
I don't doubt it.
I have no idea if that's true. I have no idea.
I mean,
but that happens though when boots go on the ground. But
Yeah.
they're hitting. They won't even admit they hit an aircraft carrier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and then that idiot shot down 3 of their own planes with fucking Patriot batteries. Yeah, and laughed about it.
So no, it's Israel shooting indiscriminately, I believe.
No, well, that tracks.
That's what I believe. I don't think we did it. We're better at it.
It was a Patriot battery, so it was probably Israel.
Yeah, we are better at it than that.
But I mean, what did they think this was? The USS Liberty?
Oh my goodness, sir!
Yeah.
For the audience, tell them what that was.
Oh, the USS Liberty. Oh, it's when Israel struck a U.S. warship. Israel struck a U.S. warship. No, Israel.
They're not Jewish?
Israelis. They are, but that's not
so
who did
the Jews. Continue.
No, say they struck a U.S. warship, and then LBJ pulled back a resource team that was about to strike Israel because we couldn't embarrass an ally. What the fuck are we talking about?
First
and
of all,
that happened
years
ago. But that would have been the one and only time that we would have ever had to deal with that shit.
Here's an example of why you're not going to make that mistake a second time. And also, we fund you. That's over. But again, we're talking about the same people from the Gulf of Tonkin, so whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's fucking crazy to me that that's the only country that ever has attacked the U.S. and there's never been a retaliatory strike. Why? I wonder why. Why is that? Are
you saying they have mind powers and control you?
No, they're not Professor X.
Do you ever wonder if we live in a simulation? And by that, let me explain. Not a simulation like everyone who watched, what was that stupid movie in the 2000s? With Keanu Reeves.
It wasn't stupid. It was kind of prophetic. It was The Matrix. And stop acting like you don't know what it is.
So, okay. Sir, this is a podcast, a little bit of entertainment here. If you play along.
Yeah.
My goodness. Tickle. So The Matrix came out and suddenly everybody's like, guys, we live in a simulation here. And okay, that's you're all saying that because you watched a movie. Shut up. Yeah, and it was badass. It was really cool when it first came out. But I'm not talking about a simulation like The Matrix. I'm talking about we live in a simulation because of propaganda. We don't know what's true. We are heavily propagandized. And who does own many of the media outlets? Is it Israelis or is it Jews?
I mean, it's
don't want to be anti-Semitic.
It's getting harder and harder to be like, yeah, come on, those old tropes. But like literally when all of like TikTok and CBS and Paramount
Warner,
and
all those big ones,
like they're all owned by like Larry Ellison and these other huge Israeli conglomerates.
Look, I don't know how you're throwing around N-bombs before the call.
Shut the fuck up.
Then you won't say Jewish person. Like, Jew's not a bad word.
Hey, look, I don't have a problem with Jews. I have a problem with Israelis.
I have a problem with corruption. I mean, I don't care who it is. If you're, if every Mexican, first of all, fuck Cesar Chavez. But if every Mexicans were just buying all the media and throwing that at me, I'd be like, nah. I don't want one of any group ever owning one of anything.
Well, nobody needs an ethno state, you know what I mean? And also, isn't it crazy that they got rid of Cesar Chavez's name in like 2.3 seconds, but Donald Trump's still in the White House and he fucking rapes kids, and so is Les Wexner. But nothing happens with those guys because Pam Bondi's bending over and being like, "Oh yes, sir, God." When she goes to jail,
she's there.
It's going to be fucking hilarious.
She was always the nominee, but they put forth what's his fake, the other kid fucker.
Yeah.
That way he could be automatically rejected. So he can automatically be rejected, and they go, okay, fine, we'll nominate Pam Bondi, and everybody's like, yes, thank God, she's not a kid fucker. She just protects him.
Exactly. What? And didn't she come from the same district in Florida that gave Epstein that sweetheart deal? Like, goddamn, dude. Like, how fucking crazy is that? And then apparently that other chick that's down in Florida, that Eileen Cannon, that's been covering up for Trump with the Epstein files.
Chick.
Yeah. Broad. Chick. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I'm taking it back.
Female humans.
Well, she's also the one that's burying.
Respect their humanity.
No, I don't respect anybody.
Wait, to your theory, I don't want to get off track, but as we were saying a couple days ago when we were going over show notes, you had said women are always cold because have evolved, their body evolved so that way they're in front of an oven, they don't overheat or something. So that way, that's why they need, when they're not cooking, they need sweaters. Well, I didn't understand that. Go ahead and tell me the biochemistry of that, the physiology of that.
This is wild how you project all of your thoughts onto me and be like, hey, remember when you said this? And I'm like, oh.
You don't know that I thought that.
No, I do.
But it's funny. It's a funny joke.
It's
a comedian to say it. It's a joke. You can laugh at jokes.
It's a joke. I laugh at jokes all the time.
You should laugh at race jokes and,
I
gender
laugh at
jokes
constantly.
and gay jokes. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yo, I'm 5%. Yo, what's up?
I can say it.
Monica.
All right. We're going to get crushed.
Don't care.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if we get crushed and complained on, it'll be some white liberal who's offended on behalf of somebody else. Because I'm tired of Jews owning a majority of the media in the United States and manipulating us through the state of Israel.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, fuck Gavin Newsom. I told you that guy's a coward. I respect and reveal Israel, dude. Listen, this is why the Democrats are going to get crushed in 2028 because there's literally a fucking fascist in office and they're going to bring in some fucking AIPAC funded piece of shit like Gavin Newsom and be like, well, remember when I said Israel was an apartheid state because if you live in Hebron and you're Palestinian, you can't walk on this street. I didn't really mean that. I love Israel. Bro, these motherfuckers are such cowards. Like, I will vote for whoever comes out and says, fuck Israel, fuck ICE, free Palestine. That's it. You got my vote. There you go.
So
also,
Donald
I would
Trump
like
says
healthcare.
that tomorrow you'll vote for him?
No, because he lies about everything. I want to see action. You have to earn my vote. And that's why Democrats can get fucked because
so they can
haven't.
earn your vote by being anti-Semitic. Great.
Yeah. Nah, dude, if that was the case, I would have voted for Donald Trump because that motherfucker said Shylock, which, by the way, come on. Like, he reached back into the bag of anti-Semitic tropes for that one. He's like, hey, I got these Shylocks in New York City. Like, who called New York Hymietown?
I have no idea.
Was that Sharpton? I think it was Al Sharpton. Yeah, he like back in his 80s tracksuit. Like
Al Sharpton is a race baiter and a racist.
Bro, this was back in the 80s.
I don't respect him. I don't respect when he was fat.
The track, no, it was the tracksuit fat days and the gold chains. Yeah, he called New York Hymietown, and I was just
so
like,
was
God
Jesse
damn.
Jackson a race traitor, a race baiter?
Whoa.
No, I mean he was a race baiter, and then hated on the first Black American. He got caught on a hot mic, which is funny. But they're just race baiters. They were out for profit. Jesse Jackson wishes he was a sliver of what Martin Luther King was. But don't you worry about Martin Luther King. The FBI has videotapes where he loses his temper.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? That's why I love.
Did you know Martin Luther King lost his temper before?
Yeah, I know.
Can you imagine?
I love how we prop these government agencies up that like they weren't like doing COINTELPRO.
I know. But also, I love that they're like, hey, guys, we got the dirt on Martin Luther King Jr. He lost his temper several times. We have tapes where him and his wife had an argument, and he yelled at her.
I know, God.
First of all, she's his property. Full stop.
Oh, shit, dude.
Second, that's not how you say someone's a bad person. Like, we caught him getting angry one time and having a fight with his wife. You mean like every literal person? Person.
I mean, I do think it's funny that J. Edgar Hoover, who was very much into wearing women's clothing, had files on everybody that he thought was subversive. It's like you're cranking it in a dress to authoritarian shit.
I don't understand. You watch too much gay porn because your terminology, I am lost.
No,
cranking it?
First of all, you know what I'm talking about.
I do not, sir. I absolutely do not. Are you talking about bicycle cranks?
Yes, exactly. It's disrespectful to J. Edgar Hoover. May he rest in peace. I'm kidding. Rest in piss. Fuck that guy.
First of all, that's gay too when people are like, rest in piss. Shut up.
No, it isn't.
It's so stupid.
No, it's derogatory, and I love it.
You don't love it, actually.
You do. Shut up. I
do
love
Cuba. Let's just stop right there because it's time to talk about Latinos.
Yeah.
That's enough of the Jews. Okay?
Jesus.
Your words, not mine.
No, I believe you called Netanyahu my favorite Jew shows back, and that still makes me laugh to this day because there's no one I like less than him. No, maybe
he's just a mainline brat when it comes down to it.
Listen, and you know what? He's not even my favorite Jew. He's my favorite Polak. Let's be fucking real.
Ooh.
Yeah. What's his real name? Maluski?
Poland enters the chat. Excuse me, sir.
Exactly.
So,
shit.
Cuba. They're cutting off, we mentioned they're cutting off the electricity and embargoing oil, blah, 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 blah. Trump is to show them how big his balls are to Cuba.
Whoa.
But apparently, go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, no, let me get something straight. You mean to tell me somebody is cutting off oil to a country, and that's a bad thing? I was told that if we were cutting off oil, it was to replace a regime. So if my logic states this correctly, Iran is cutting off the flow of oil to the U.S. because it's a corrupt regime that needs to be replaced. Wait, that can't be right. That can't be right, right?
But again, you're wrong. No, absolutely
No.
not. You're Peter Griffin here. And what really grinds my gears?
What?
Is the fact that you blockade Cuba, but you exempt foreign companies. You still give them oil and power.
Oh, well, listen, if you give Cuba oil so they can run their hospitals, that's communism because it's state owned. So you can't do that. Yeah, I mean, you can give it to like a Marriott that's existing there because that's capitalism and that's great.
But what about when the UK shuts off their power grid in 2030 and runs off the nuclear renewable energy and everybody basically is having free energy there?
Whoa, dude. First of all, like that's not going to happen because a billionaire is going to come in and save the day with a plan to privatize it and make a lot of money.
You mean like at the top of the show when you could come in and harvest organs by growing headless human bots?
Yeah, and that's why I say that billionaires shouldn't exist and we should fucking hang every single one of them.
So I'm supposed to just disappear?
Well, not yet. You're safe for the time being.
I know. Pretty soon, though. You never know.
You're good. Yeah, well, you can buy...
I'm going to buy a bunch of stickers and then put them all over the place. And it's going to be hashtag ESL.
You know what? I think we could just send our ESLs out and we could get this shit probably taken care of in
I don't send my ESL anywhere, sir. I am not one who is a glutton for punishment.
Listen, you know what?
I ask permission respectfully.
Let's just... Listen, we don't need the military. We get... all of our ESLs and we just
the clone, the headless clone ESL, headless ESL clones.
No.
We send out to fight. With ChatGPT.
We just need 5 of them, and I'm pretty sure that they could take care of most of the problems in the world right now.
5 of them on some fixies, and they're off. They're off and running.
Just bike chains with fucking locks in the end of them and like switchblades. That's it.
They're going to have to change their hair color, though, because the bright color is going to give up their positions.
No. So. Well, you know what? We just get them hats. We can just make Joint Sermons hats.
Joint Sermons hats. Or bike helmets. Joint Sermons bike helmets.
Oh, yes. I know. We have to have
go back. Beanies with a patch, a Joint Sermons patch.
Yes.
Something
so to think about.
We have more stickers coming. If you guys didn't get the joke here, there's more stickers coming. So you can literally buy these stickers for us. They're $18 a piece for plus shipping and handling.
They are not.
Because, Doc has got to eat. Look at him.
Yeah, look at me. First of all, shut the fuck up, dude.
Do you steal when you go to the grocery stores?
Do I steal when I go to the grocery store?
Or you just like taking a cracker? You're like, I'm hungry. I can't be around here with all this food.
First of all, a cracker. Come on, you're better than that. You have better jokes.
Whoa.
Come on, you have better jokes.
What's with the hard R?
At least call me a honky. Come on, like do something.
I don't say the hard R, sir. I am from the East Bay. I don't say honky.
You should, dude.
My favorite wrestler was the Honky Tonk Man.
Okay.
It just was. I love the gimmick. I don't like Elvis, but I like the gimmick.
Yeah.
And I was pissed off at the Ultimate Warrior when they had to do that because who was it supposed to fight him that day, but it was legitimately sick. So they last minute had Ultimate Warrior come out. They said, just go down there, slam him and come out.
Yeah, I don't know. Ultimate Warrior was trash.
I know. That's why it bothered me because there's the whole bit of Honky Tonk Man when he was in the ring was better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was a draw for sure.
But there was more like skill and all that to be shown in the ring, like versus running around. First of all, Ultimate Warrior versus George the Animal Steel in a fully greased body death match.
Dude, you know what's crazy about George the Animal Steel is he was a
gym teacher.
No, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Well, no, he wasn't a gym teacher. He taught at Michigan.
He was a gym teacher, sir.
No,
I have a book of all the wrestlers in their real lives, and it said he was a gym teacher.
Well, he was a professor at Michigan.
And I always freaked out because it did show a picture of him with like students. And I'm like, what? Like he looks like just a regular average Joe gym teacher. And I bet you there's people that walked past him and never knew he was George the Animal Steel.
Oh, I mean, George the Animal Steel was pretty big in the 80s, so I'm sure they knew.
No, but I'm saying when he's not, he like... Also, doesn't he look like the typical old man strength?
Yeah.
Like in real life, like he would just pin you down.
that was like pre like steroids in wrestling before, fucking Vince McMahon.
Well, he was probably in Korean War, and he's super strong from working hard.
The first lady of MAGA. Yeah.
You had to go ahead and ruin a good time.
I know. Hey, well,
your
Linda
pullout
McMahon's
game is not on point.
First of all, 0 children. I am the Michael Jordan
Dead
of that.
Swimmers. So. I'm just saying. Dead swimmers.
Shut the goddamn dude. This show is just all over the place.
You're all over the place. Like, bam, ropes.
Yeah. Oh, come on, dude.
What do you want to talk about then? More war crimes? Oh, let's talk about the Duggars. Hey, hold on. Pause.
Do we have to?
Yeah, the Duggars from the very evangelical Duggar family, the anti-Baptist Duggars. If you don't remember who they are, their oldest son is in federal prison right now for fingering his sisters. There you go. How about that?
Yeah.
So apparently, his brother's been doing it too, who's now 30. He's been, having girls sit on his wiener.
Dude.
Like that. But no. So do not blame him, sir. His family has put out a statement that says they understand why they're being persecuted this way. It's the enemy, the great enemy, Satan, who's persecuting him. He's persecuted him during the end times. So now it's the end times again with the evangelicals.
Right.
Because they're Christians and true believers.
Right. So you can molest children, but if you get caught doing it, it's because Satan. Gotcha. Okay.
Well, it's because Satan doesn't like child molesters. Duh.
Right.
I thought that was obvious.
So now I am not only agreeing with the mullahs, but Satan. So, oh my God, wait. Are we the great Satan?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just double checking.
I don't.
That whole family, you know what? Wall time. I don't even care. Like every single one of them. It's just like, what? I don't. What?
I've watched like 2 or 3 of those episodes in my life, right? And there was one years ago. I know there was one years ago. We were like doing the whole flipping through the channels thing, and then they were on, and they were in a park out for a walk, having park day with the family, which looks weird when they're all in their jeans in the heat. I'll explain the jeans in a second. Remind me to tell you about the jeans in a second. So they're walking through, and then here comes 2 normal dressed teenagers like they do in the summer, and tank tops and shorts on. And these 2 girls are walking by in the path, going the opposite direction, and it was either the mother or the father yells out, "Nike, Nike," and then they all explain later on that Nike means to look down towards your shoes so as not to be tempted by the female form.
Were there 9-year-olds on their Nikes?
But here's my thing.
Yeah.
That's creating rapists.
Yeah.
And molesters. That's
for sure.
Because I always thought Jim Bob, the father.
First of all, wait. If you have a double first name, jail, straight to jail. Like there's no negotiation. You go to jail. You are wrong.
You're racist automatically.
Okay. I don't know.
So I'm talking about double first names. You're not saying you're racist. You're calm your autism. So
don't tell me how to
I feel
live my
like
life.
he's a sexual deviant for the fact, get off your wife once in a while. I'm not saying you can't enjoy your wife's holes, but what I'm saying is they have to be, pace yourself.
Well, I mean, dude, once you get to 19 fucking kids, aren't they part of that?
I think
weird,
it was 20 because they count the dead one.
That weird quiverful movement where it's like literally like it's a quiver full of Christian soldiers. First of all, by the way, what?
Yeah, I know what, but it's weird for either of us to be like, wife, pants down now. And I'm sure he doesn't say that, but what I'm saying is, and they're like, yes, husband.
Probably has his kids do it.
But I'm saying, think about it. And the wives are basically like, yes, husband, is this the way you like it? And you just sit there, like this is weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't.
And they teach that because the mom speaks on that, by the way, to women in church groups. And you must, give to your husband's needs. He has needs that the Lord provided him.
Like what? I don't.
She's saying she said that God makes men horny, so she's got to bend over for him.
Yeah.
I mean, again, there's some truth to the point when you're husband and wife and you're horny for each other, you can do that. But
20
can
kids,
you walk
dog?
up?
Come
no,
on.
it's not about the number of kids. It's about the fact, can you walk up to your wife and go, I am horny. Take your pants off. I have needs. You're only chilly because you're not next to a stove. You see what I'm saying? Like this is stupid.
And ironically, I do all the cooking, so.
So you think it's appropriate for your wife to walk up to you and go, I am horny, take your pants down and bend over?
No.
Then you hear the Velcro straps.
Because
clip.
Shut the
Then she
fuck up.
clips in and you're at.
No, because I value consent, and that's what these weird ass religious
Also,
groups don't give a fuck about, dude.
even if it's your spouse, your wife,
Yeah, I mean,
I still no. You still got to have the consent. Otherwise, that's super creepy. First of all,
I mean,
do you enjoy it if the other person's like, whatever, just hurry up?
no. Well, I mean, hey, listen, we know somebody
that's a yes.
who is all good about marital rape, and that's Donald Trump. And you know why? Because Ivanka got pushed down a flight of stairs and then died and got buried in a
was his property.
That got buried in a fucking golf course.
Did you know? Well, because you can't dig.
You can't excavate. Yes, I know. Super weird.
But you know what's funny is that's his property.
Yeah.
There's no laws. There's no laws that prohibit you from destroying your own property. So what is your problem, idiot?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's
but
funny.
But you still won't say it's not okay to just walk up to your wife and tell her to pull her pants down.
What the fuck did I just say, dude? You keep putting words out of my mouth. Listen, you are not Larry Ellison. You do not get to control this media.
Ooh, he's a what?
He's a what?
What is he?
What? He's a billionaire.
He's such a coward. So, but I'm saying, but my point is, sex is better if the other person wants to do it.
Yeah. Well, duh. Who the fuck
wants to do it with you? I mean, otherwise, it does feel weird, right? It would feel weird. Yeah, that's like saying, "Hey, Doc, go with me on a bike ride after the show." And I ask you 40 times, you're like, "Fine." And then as we're riding our bikes, I could tell you're not into the riding the bike. Same idea.
Well, but that's the thing.
It's more fun if you wanted to go.
Again, like you made a point. Like it's their property. You know what I mean? And it's like just like the SAVE Act. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you can't vote unless I tell you can vote because you're my property.
The SAVE Act is crazy because I've heard women say it doesn't say women can't vote. Of course, it doesn't say no, right. But it doesn't say and women can't vote. It doesn't say that, and it never will. But read between the lines, and words have meaning, dumbass.
Yeah, and also,
if a woman's defending that, they shouldn't vote.
Yeah, and you know what? And
put their sweater on and go in the oven.
Yeah, exactly.
Cook my dinner.
Anytime a conservative woman is out here caping for the SAVE Act, all I can think is, who the fuck let you out of the kitchen?
Why are you speaking?
Did you ask your husband for permission to talk to a man? Because right now I'm a man
Charlie
and you're
Kirk's
a woman.
Wife.
So yeah, who the fuck let her out of the kitchen? Like what
Charlie said that
doing?
women shouldn't be speaking like that. He said that.
I do love the cognitive dissonance of conservatives when you get all these, I'm a proud MAGA bitch online. And it's like, okay, then shut the fuck up and get back into the kitchen because that's exactly what all of your proud MAGA men are talking right now. So what is it? Like you're either about being fierce and online or completely subservient to my MAGA husband who's great. Like shut the fuck up. You sound stupid.
Please don't say cognitive dissonance again.
First of all, if you don't understand that, I'm sorry, read a book.
No. It's communism speak, and we'll have none of that.
First of all,
you have your list of phrases that you are supposed to repeat 4 times each day.
First of all, you know what I went to college for. You're going to say cognitive dissonance is commie shit. I love you so much, dude. You're so cute.
You went to a Catholic college.
I did.
So that is
I did, and I studied
It's
nothingness.
amazing that we get along.
Yeah. First of all, dare I even say preordained?
Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Was it foretold?
It could have been. The evangelical scrolls do. We call them the e-scrolls. The e-scrolls do foretell of a handsome guy and an ugly communist holding a podcast.
Exactly, dude. And I love that.
Some influencer alert. I went to a cardiologist appointment yesterday.
Here we go.
Yeah. And I think I already told you this, but, my endocrinologist has purchased a bike and has been riding it. Because he told me so. And I even seen him out on the road a couple of times where I'm like, hey, how you doing? Well, my cardiologist, she's like, you know what? You've influenced me so much about your bike, and I watched your personality, how happy you are from that bike. I'm going out and buying a bike, and she's buying a bike today, the day in which she does not work.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there because all this bike talk is very commie shit. Next thing you're going to do is talk about walkable cities and affordability and housing and
for all of those
healthcare.
things.
I know, dude.
Isn't that weird? I'm Catholic.
Yeah. Well, nobody's perfect.
Yes, you weren't. So. But I'm just saying I'm going to need somebody. And by the way, I've gotten 3 people in the past month to buy a Trek bike. So if you're listening, reach out. I just want a free bike.
Yeah, I would like one too because apparently I'm too,
he doesn't
too
like
poor.
bikes. He likes specialized. He likes specialized. So
I'll take whatever.
You can take a fixie. Can you? Okay, Trek. Can you dig out a fixie from the Red Barn and send him one?
You know what? That would be fine with me. I don't care. Also, I would need multiple helmets because the neighborhood I live in is not bike friendly at fucking all.
You have like the full Michelin Man pads on as you're
Dude,
right
listen,
down the street.
well, look where I stay. Dude, like it is. I know at least 4 people that are my friends that ride that are like, yeah, dude, don't. I got hit over there. So,
What did you call that? Jingletown? You said it was Jingletown?
Jingletown? What the fuck are you talking about?
You said you live in Jingletown in Oakland?
No, God, no. Shut the fuck up, dude.
I just thought you did. I thought you said that because it's something you would say if you're of a certain age.
No.
Huh.
No, I know
Where
nothing
did I hear
about
that at, then?
I know nothing about Oakland other than being there maybe 3-4 times for High Road Day.
Oh, tell your hard R story.
My hard R story? No,
When
I
you
have
said
no
the hard R,
story.
and
Never.
a certain East Bay rapper was like, "No, it's cool."
No. First of all, that's categorically untrue.
And who controls the media? Because it's Americans. So what's the problem?
Larry Ellison.
And what else are they?
Barry Weiss.
First of all, did you see she shut down CBS News Radio because that's weird?
Yeah, dude, it's so
And they're going to probably shut down 60 Minutes because all these massive programs that have survived for decades and before we were alive, and some of them over 100 years in radio, are shutting down because they have no ratings anymore.
Yeah, well, miraculously they have no ratings. It's just crazy to me that like it's now because like Israel and the U.S. are getting negative feedback for the bullshit that they started. Now all of a sudden, if you say anything about Israeli, it's like you hate Jews, you hate Jews. It's like no, I hate Israel, like and I hate the U.S.
It's
fucking gross, dude.
It's evangelicals and what is your favorite word for the Jews over in Israel? Zionist.
Yes. Correct.
Israel's?
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, we got about a minute left. What else do you want to use your precious time for in your last episode to say?
My last episode? Absolutely nothing.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nothing? All that carrying around your book and you never quote from it.
Why? I don't need to because every time I do, you're like, oh God, here comes your pre-described terms. Brr.
Well, yeah, solidarity.
Yeah, okay, exactly. You talk about the Bible all the time. You change your marketing.
You should reach out to a marketing agency. Maybe you know one.
Well, I don't know.
And perhaps maybe they can help you with, publicity and stuff like that.
Maybe.
God.
Who knows?
On a bright note, AI has been mandatory at Meta to run their computer software and develop code and whatnot. And they testified to this, and it turns out that's why a lot of their services have been crashing a lot lately, including Amazon Web Services, which hosts a lot of other stuff. And another great meta news, a New Mexican court has decided and ruled that they are pushing kids towards sexually provocative material on Instagram.
Yeah, didn't they get hit for like $700 million for being detrimental to children's health?
So if you are on Instagram, you are a pedophile and in the files.